International Emmy Award-winning producer, and India's most successful export to Hollywood, Ashok Amritraj has produced over 100 films with over $2 billion in worldwide revenue.
As a chairman and CEO of Hyde Park Entertainment Group, Ashok Amritraj's blockbuster hits have starred top Hollywood stars like Dwayne Johnson, Bruce Willis, Sandra Bullock, Sylvester Stallone, Angelina Jolie, Kate Blanchett, Dustin Hoffman, Andrew Garfield, Steve Martin, Antonio Banderas, Robert De Niro, Jennifer Aniston, Nicolas Cage, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and many more.
There cannot be a more classic matchup than an Indian cinema legend honoring our global Indian cinematic icon. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you showman extraordinaire, Subhash Ghai.
And to receive the award, may we call upon stage the icon himself, Ashok Amritraj.
Well, that's what you call showmanship, ladies and gentlemen. From two of the greatest showmen we know.
I have never seen a passionate filmmaker in my life. And if at all, some credit goes to my success, is Ashok Amritraj. He always taught me how to carry on, show must go on. Thank you. Thank you, all us. Love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here this evening. Ashok, thank you. IIFTC, it's a great honor, and I'm humbled by this wonderful award. But I must say the greatest pleasure this evening is that my dear friend Subhash is here to present me with the award. Our lives have been intertwined for many decades. From, he was there at my wedding in Chennai. He's been with me in Los Angeles. I've been at his home in Bombay. We've spent some great evenings at the Cannes Film Festival together. So memories around the world, and more memories created this evening, makes it a very special evening. Having Subhash here just makes it an extraordinary event for me. When Subhash started his academy, we talked about it. It is now, flourishing in one of the great schools in India, talked about in Los Angeles. People mention it. So, it has become such a great success. And I remember discussing it when he was at my home in Los Angeles and chatting about who he should partner with and different things. But then I made a documentary about the gateway to Hollywood, and I filmed it at Subhash's place. So we have a history that goes back many decades, though we are only 40 years old, as he says. I'm going to date myself. 50 years ago, I was in the finals of the Wimbledon Juniors. And a gentleman called Jerry Buss took me out to Los Angeles, invited me to come and play tennis there. It was a dream come true to go to LA. So I went there, and then I realized, this is the mid-'70s, and I realized nobody could pronounce my name. So my name got butchered in every which way you could imagine. It was the mid-'70s. Nobody had even I remember when I got in the movie business, the first studio executive said to me, "Which part of India is Singaporean?" So it was a slightly different time than it is today. And I remember when I quit playing tennis, went into the movie business, knocked on a lot of doors. Everybody wanted to play tennis with me. Nobody wanted to make a movie with me. So I used to look at myself in the mirror, and I always remember those sort of great words from Mahatma Gandhi, which was, if I can remember it now, strength does not come from physical capacity, it comes from indomitable will. So our business that we are in is all about willpower, indomitable will, and making sure that movies get made. Subhash is the master of that, making extraordinary movies in an amazing way that is for the big screen, that is rarely seen today, that I think was then and still is appreciated everywhere in the world. Now, I understand that Subhash has written a book and it's coming out next month. So I'm saying all these things because I hope he said great things about me in the book. But that aside, I met a young man when I was out of a job in the mid-'80s knocking on doors, and he was a limo driver. And he was out of a job, I was out of a job, but he came over to see me, tried to make a movie together. We got kicked out of all the studios. And then in 1990, the same young man came running up to me at the Cannes Film Festival, and he said, out of 800 photographs I sent out, you're the only guy to call me back. His name was Jean-Claude Van Damme, and we make this movie called Double Impact. And every movie, I've made 126 movies, and over the last, it's been a great run. And every movie has a story. I've had the pleasure of working with, and in great locations, by the way. With Nick Cage, we made Ghost Rider in Romania and Turkey. With Angelina Jolie, we filmed in Mexico. With Sandy Bullock in another part of the world. So, it's been great shooting in wonderful locations. I look forward to shooting in your locations. I know we're coming to Spain next year, so it's going to be great fun. But most importantly, the greatest pleasure I've had this evening is being here with my friend Subhash Ghai. And as much as I love this award, Subhash, you've made the evening for me.
Thank you.